Ooh, I know
Give
that
it to
go
him.
crazy in the manga. That line right there and that shot, I know that go crazy. That speech bubble. Oh my
Barely,
God, this
but
kid.
it's still up. It's still up.
This kid, oh!
Oh!
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
It's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. Today we are back with Season 1, Episode 13 of Haikyuu.
Oh boy, so what happened in this recent episode?
The last episode was learning how to fail and how to fly, because Hinata is performing aerial battle. Much like the little giant from years past that senior Ukai told his grandson Ukai-kun about in his days of olden times. The little giant learned how to have the advantage in the air. So whether it meant hitting it off of someone's fingertips, hitting it with maybe like a backspin that Hinata did for this previous episode, hitting it between two sets of blockers, or just finding out the weakest link and going after them over and over again. Because there's no rule, you can't score on the same person over and over again.
If you can't play, get your ass off the court. Yamaguchi, if you can't play, stay your ass up. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, Yamaguchi. No, but seriously, I really also enjoyed the backstory that we had for Kenma and Kuro. He seems like he's been a tag-along character. I don't know if that's a little bit disrespectful, but he doesn't seem like he's had a real passion for it. He's having some fun, sure, because he's with his friend, and he's gotten some praise, obviously, from the coaches to be in the starting lineup, but he doesn't really enjoy the game. And I do know from experience that you either love the game, you hate the game, or you're just kind of there. And I would rather you hate the game than, I'm just kind of meh on it. Because if you're kind of meh on it, then you're not going to care whether you win or lose. Yep. Yeah. I'd rather you hate it and know and just get you out of there. Suki, what are you doing, bruh? Spears like, outside, not inward. Outside.
I mean, at least Kenma's doing it for somebody and doing it for his team because he knows he has the skill and the IQ to help his team out. But Suki is like, dog.
What is your deal? Like, what is his deal? I don't know.
You like volleyball, but you don't like the team match. Like, what is it? What's wrong with you, dude? So, that's something that we will figure out at some point. But with that being said, you're hop into this episode.
I am. So without any further delay, guys, let's get into Season 1, Episode 13 of Haikyuu, right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
I don't know what it is about Kageyama, but like the intensity in his voice reminds me of Aaron's voice.
That editing was on point.
Right.
No, but seriously, that intro scene, you could even tell that the ball wasn't quite there yet to where Hinata could alter his spike in one direction with the velocity.
This song is always so good. Like, it never gets tiring ever. It's one of the OSTs openings that just stays consistent.
It's such a perfect first opening.
The little giant is like All Might, but like the anime father that's absent. If you get what I mean.
It's a wild analogy.
So, like, where is his... I know. He's his inspiration.
Whoa. He was an inadvertent decoy.
Ew.
This is so cool. Like having rivalries across the net.
And I like that's not the typical rivalry. Because like, kind of like what I was saying about Hinata and Kenma, like, yes, that is one, but it's not quite Hinata's rival on this court. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
David and David. Oh, that's a thing too.
That's why I say when I'm betting.
Gamble responsibly, guys.
Yes, don't.
Sorry.
Yep, his eyes is wide open right there.
Look at Kenma. Ooh, I love the way they did that with the coloration.
Yep.
Nice.
See, I met you at the rim, boy. Bro, Hinata, be careful before you tear his ACL or MCL or some shit. Huh?
Yeah, he gotta work those hip flexors. I don't want this match to end. It means nothing.
I know, right?
It means nothing in the grand scheme of things. Bro, get your emo, towering, tall McSpikey.
The rooster head, tall McSpikey.
Alright, Luffy.
Rooster head. It's funny seeing Hinata trying to talk shit.
Shut up. Just go with it. He noticed something.
This is what you need in sports. You need to know, understand plays, understand certain play styles throughout the game, be able to switch. Ooh.
And again, this is Kageyama thinking. He hasn't had to do this consistently. Kenma's like, whatever, man. I'm just here.
I would say this series does give us a lot of great screenshots and thumbnails too.
Wait, do they have three people jumping?
That's that up. Oh my god. Oh no.
A back row attack?
Yes.
What the hell is that?
Wow. God damn.
What the hell was that?
Receive, Hinata. Nice receive.
But the thing is, if you don't jump... Oh, he waited! A delayed jump!
That's crazy. Yeah.
God, I never knew volleyball was this cerebral.
Had that crazy vert, go up high, and you have the wingspan.
It's like a pump fake.
I don't know too much about volleyball.
This is also cool. It shows the difference in experience between the coaches.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, seems like they got more. Oh shit!
Cheap.
That might have been the darkest moment in the series so far, you know, because you know what happens after that.
Yeah, there's no second set for that crow. Yes. Embrace the villain role.
Exactly.
But I also like his coaching style. He's a bit more like a former player, and I think in that way he can relate to them more so than an older guy could.
So he's starting to see more and more younger coaches in different sports nowadays.
And it's just something as simple as that. It's 2 sentences just to get him back on track.
I'm gonna do another series. I'm gonna make some of them coaches. Oh, they're gonna dump. Noya. You know what? That dump point right there is so crazy because you can easily frustrate the blockers and the libero at the same time.
What you got, Take?
Either you're too fast or you're too late.
What poetry you got for us today? I love this
thing.
OST!
Ooh.
Daichi!
It really is like a sky battle when you see them go up in the air like that. Multiple players. Hey, that libero, he is crazy.
He's doing his thing!
His receives. My god.
I am so close to my screen right now. I need to see this as closely as possible.
This is kind of shit you're gonna get a lot. You're gonna have heart attacks in this series.
They're both doing like their motivating speeches. He's a crow.
You see, I'm on the ground, I'm like a cat, and there I am, a crow.
Ooh, throwback.
Ooh, I know
Give
that
it to
go
him.
crazy in the manga. That line right there and that shot, I know that go crazy. That speech bubble. Oh my
Barely,
god.
but it's still up. It's still up.
This kid, oh.
Oh, Kenma diving. Kenma diving.
Wow.
That's got to be the match point.
About to win the ball, touch the ground, lose. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
ain't about- Exactly.
Good game though.
Oh yeah, those kind of points right there are crazy too. There's times where the ball goes all the way over there, and people gotta run for that thing, man. That was a great match though.
It's an exhibition match. F the rules. Cool. Now we're just having fun. I don't need to see another point. I'm fine. Yes, perfect.
Good for both
Perfect.
teams, man.
Like montage fadeaway.
Now, I know Hinata, he will go run home or go bike home.
They're talking to the other team. See, I love this. I love this so much.
Man, look at that shot, especially what he's saying. This is another thing that this series does really good. It's like in other series, you always want to see like a prequel. In this one, I do and I don't. It's not a necessity. Like, I get it. I understand everything that happened before. The little times that we do get a little insight on that. To the point where I'm not like, I need this. I'm not thirsty for it. And I think that's pretty good. Like, sure, I would want to see the little giant, but I understand. Like, I don't need to.
Shiny, spotless, huge gymnasium.
Yeah, boy, I ain't playing good there, boy.
The lights were too bright.
That's just
The lights were too bright.
Yeah, exactly. Literally. Just like the depth, you know what I'm saying? It's just court so big, gymnasium is just so big that I just can't.
Half a second. City boy. I want your contact information for training.
No, you
Oh,
cannot have
no.
her number or name. You can't. No. They're both the same.
I am the blade.
Yes. Bruh, y'all are the ultimate simps.
That bar is too high for me.
Like, stop staring at me. He's really just a taller Hinata.
Oh, and he's
This
the
is
first year
literally Hinata
too.
with height. Yep. There goes the first year. Why always be doing this to Asahi? I be noticing they low-key be bullying him a little bit. The shit that they be saying to him be kind of...
Avert your eyes. See, I know some of these kids go on to play college ball. I'm really excited to see if any of them end up on the same team.
Like, I think Noya should definitely continue to play volleyball forever. Like, seriously.
Keep going.
Like, he's definitely a prodigy in his own right. Like, I would say people like him, Kageyama, Hinata, just based off his passion alone.
Love that phrase. Ganbatte.
Nice. See, that's why I love him, man. He's my favorite. He's my favorite coach, man. I love Nekoma. Love these guys. Love all these guys. There's our teams.
Bruh. This will mutually propel both teams forward more than they'll ever realize.
It's so crazy because, like, in this series, it's like these two teams meeting up and playing in a real match one day is like, that is the most important part of the series. That's what it almost feels like. Even though it might not be the grandest of them all, like the grandest stage of them going against each other, that is the most important no matter what. That's pretty good for a writer to do that.
You asked me last episode. Wow, the ED. Okay. You asked me last episode if you thought that he might quit volleyball once Kuro graduates. I could see Hinata having a similar effect on him in terms of him pulling an Asahi to where he walks away from the game and then maybe they have a practice match. He's like, where's Kenma?
So yeah, this is kind of like how the next episode
Okay,
is,
no,
you know, with
I'm going
the
to cut
OP.
you off. That is not the end of the episode. That was a 5-minute episode. What? Where's the rest of it? I'm not kidding. Like, that was a 5-minute episode.
It went by real quick. Because, like, we just came off of that last one, and it's like, okay, we're just finishing up the match, and then we finished it up, and then...
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Over.
No way. Is this them coming back from the practice match? Because they have everyone there.
Yeah.
The first match is so important. Oh. Squad shot.
That's a nice screenshot.
Squad shot.
Great stuff, man. Really fun. This series, man. It just... What bad things can you say about this series? There's not many. And if there are, it's more like a nitpick.
I think if it's like you don't like good writing, you won't like this series. If you like stakes, you won't like this series. If you just like adrenaline, you won't like this series. Let's think. If you don't love, You won't love this series.
And if you love toxicity, you won't love the series because this is not the kind of series that you're going to get that. There might be some points of a little vitriol here and there, like when things get serious, but like, nah, it's never overboard. If somebody ever had a falling out or someone ever got depressed or someone ever, anything like that, you know what's up. We just like in real life, just keep it going, put your head back up, keep it going, keep it moving. We're good.
I had a single tear that was stuck in my eyelashes for like 10 minutes. I was just like, do I cry or do I suck it back in? Is that even possible?
The tear was asking you, like, what are you doing before I dry up? What are you doing? Do you want me to come out?
It was the match point for my eyes.
That was so good. That little rally, too, with Kenma getting that point, that was great.
Now, I know that Hinata had asked him at the end, like, do you feel any differently about volleyball as a whole after this practice match? And he told him no. But at a certain point, you're not going to dive on the floor unless you care about it. So kind of going back to, episode 1 at this point, to where Hinata dove on the ground. We haven't lost yet. I'm still going to play as if we can make a comeback. And then Kageyama's teammate, he didn't dive. He was just like, oh, well, it's just 1 point. No, it's the mentality. You have to think that every point could be your last. 1 point could be a rallying cry. So as Kageyama said also at the end when he was talking to Hinata, if this was a real game, they have such a mountain to climb if they lose the first set. That first set is so important.
Because you gotta win back to back. That's crazy. And that just kind of set the precedence for what to see this season, next season, and onwards. Especially going against a competitor like this. We're around like the same skill level just about. And we're still, both of us are still not at where we want to be at. We're trying to regain that. So just think of, we had this much trouble against each other. Now just think about other teams that are actually established, that already have things going on for them, that already have won in previous years or went to nationals and all that. So it's a great practice though, because both of your teams are serious about this and you're competitors, and that's the thing I think that's going to help them too. Like, not only is the skill level, not only are these practices are going to increase the skill level for everybody, but also the resiliency and the tenacity to actually go out there, keep your stamina, just have as much stamina as possible. Make sure that you're saving anything, nothing, no ball should touch the goddamn floor. No matter what, every single play, you got Noya out there and anybody else that can save the ball, block, everything. So you have to leave everything out on the floor. So even if you're being outclassed at times, all you gotta do is work harder. That's really what you got to do, work harder, because you never know. The next team's best player, best ace or a spiker, and whoever is their ace, they might end up having a problem and getting tired. Their legs are probably weak. Now we got to take the opportunity to counter that. So there's always ways to fight, and it's not just about, who's better than who. Is also how do you outsmart the other team or make them tired? So there's a lot of different ways to win games in team sports and sports in general. But
I'm also curious if the mindset of some of these coaches is to put all of their chips on the table for that first set because they know how hard it is to overcome that. So if there's, let's just say, a team of like super speedy guys, they want to win that first set as quickly as possible. So that way it doesn't matter if you have stamina. If you're down 1 set to nothing, you have to like be almost perfect with everything else that goes on from there. And if the other team makes some mistakes, sure, they might be able to win the second set. But then, what's the analogy I want to use? The third set, you don't get to it unless you are able to win the second set. So again, it comes to kind of like the format of these volleyball games, which I'm kind of realizing now in the moment that it's a lot different than a lot of other sports. Because hockey, for example, you have periods. Basketball has quarters, but it's still the same game. You can't lose, but also win. So like you lost the battle, you won the war.
I see what you mean. Like in volleyball, it's like you can absolutely look at a set as a loss within the war. So like you said, lost the battle. And then, you can also do the flip side of that. Sometimes the speedsters, that might be to our advantage because we know, the second set, we're going to kill these dudes.
Yeah.
Like they're tired. They are tired right now. But it just depends. You got to be careful because that's not to say that everybody on the team plays that way. Maybe there's some people that can change the pace of the game, slow it down, people that can speed it up. That's why I really love Haikyuu, because Furudate did a great job showing how individual players can change the game drastically with just whether it's like a save, anything. It could be a serve, a pinch serve, anything. There's so many different ways to impact the game. And I just appreciate that a lot, because in a real life standpoint, any other sport, it's literally the same thing. But since it's in shonen, adds the drama to it. Lovely. We love it because we're sport fans here, and we played sports too in high school and stuff. You know, we might be retired nowadays, you know, and we're getting
I'm an old man.
We're like Ukai age and his boy's age, but you know, we still here. We'll mentor,
the neighborhood association.
We'll coach, we'll watch. Exactly, we are the neighborhood association. Oh man, one day we got to get little cutouts and like make ourselves look like them. So the two that always come to the games, the blonde, and the black hair with the glasses. But yeah, man, this is a great episode. Really good episode. Really good.
I'm officially addicted. That's it. When I looked at you, when I looked at you and I was just like, there's no way this episode is over, I felt that. This is not me joking around. This is not me like just trying to, you know, puff it up for the video. I felt like I was lied to. And Haikyuu, I'm so happy that we're here. I'm so happy I'm finally experiencing this.
Our boy Sherm eating. He's eating. He's been waiting for this. We got you. But with that being said, you guys know the drill, man. Please come back for any other things that you guys like on our channel. Right now, we're dropping Squid Game. We got 2 more episodes that will be dropping, and then we'll be done with that. So we got Bleach finale, Haikyuu, obviously, more stuff in the backlog, and lots of content in 2025. Sakamoto Days next week. We'll see if it goes well. We'll see. But we'll probably jump into the manga just, you know, for anybody out there that's worried, we got you. But that being said, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video or stream, and
peace.